Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one more nautical content video. In today's video, we're going to see the winter destinations of Greece, and this is something that a lot of people are asking me for because they want to do challenging sailing. They want to go to do advanced sailing, which is a very nice chance to do it during winter in Greece because the weather is very unpredictable, but also we have very nice destinations to visit and enjoy. Not same as summer, but different. Let's go and see what we can do during the winter in Greece. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So here is Athens, Greece, as most of you already know. And here is the surrounding Gulf. Today we're going to see mostly the surrounding Gulf, and in the next video we're going to see something even more advanced, which is to go to Cyclades. So, starting from Alimos Marina usually, which is the most usual to do, we can go, the first destination that we can visit is Aegina Island. Of course, over here, the very interesting area that we're going to cross over here, and I'm going to show you also a photo of this, is the separation scheme. The separation scheme is for us to practice going through with a lot of traffic, with a lot of big vessels, and practice very high traffic areas. What we can do now in Aegina Island. Aegina has three main marinas. One is Aegina Marina, which is the harbor as well. The second one is Perdica Marina, which is over here. And the third one is Agia Marina, which I don't really recommend it, not even in the summer, because it has a lot of swell inside, but also during the winter there is nothing to see over here. If we go to Aegina Harbor, is one of the most traditional area with the very beautiful buildings. We can buy the very famous pistachio from there and all the products that are related, which I'm crazy about these products. And of course, we practice a lot of docking to this harbor with different scenarios of docking. After we finish what we can do, of course, before the sunset, definitely worth it to visit Agios Nektarios temple, which is this beautiful church over here, this beautiful temple, which is a Christian temple. I don't know if you are religious or not, but even if you are not, you have to go and visit this place. It's an amazing scenery. Another place that you can visit in Aegina Island is Athea temple. For me, one of the best well-maintained temples. Without not even maintaining this temple, guys, you see how beautiful it is, how original it is. Definitely worth to visit and learn about the ancient goddess Athea. Now, how we're gonna get to these places? We either take a taxi from Perdica, if we have the boat here, either a taxi from Aegina. The taxi, it will take you approximately 90 euros to get you all around to do the tour to the island, and of course the taxi driver knows exactly where to take you to see other things and where to eat. To eat, I highly recommend Aegina town over here, which has a very good seafood, but also Perdica has an amazing taverna, Jovita, so we can eat in Jovita or to Dimitris, two very beautiful tavernas, and of course there is a big difference in between these two harbors because this one is much quieter, but it is also one of the most difficult to dock your boat marinas. During the summer we have a lot of drama over there, and during the winter we practice there a lot of different scenarios, very challenging, as you see on the video. But also it's closer to Moni Island, which for me is the next destination that we can visit, Moni Island. If you like adventure, you put your boat either to this gulf over here, either to this gulf over here, and the best for me is to spend the night, the night in Anchorage to this island, and go to watch either the sunset, either the sunrise from the top of this island. It takes about 20 minutes to go to the top of this island. You're gonna see peacocks, deers, other animals like parrots, a lot of birds, and there is a very strange kind of animal over there that I have no idea what is this animal, but it's gonna freak you out during the night because it makes very loud screams during the night, and if you know what is it, tell me, write me down to the comment section. So very beautiful place. You see the water is here is so clear and so beautiful. For those of you that you like winter swimming, I highly recommend it, but also hiking and trekking to the island, amazing. probably my favorite destination of all, which is Methana. Why is my favorite? Because it has the hot springs. I'm crazy about the hot springs, guys, and of course we have a few over here. Here is the, let's say, the main port of Methana, which during the winter we have to be very careful because with the south winds this is not protected. And we have the hot spring which is over here. St. Nicholas, Aios Nikolaos hot springs, amazing hot springs. The bad with this hot spring, guys, it's not all the time operational. Unfortunately, with north winds, the level is dropping and there is no flow of water, but if we have water flow, it's the best hot spring in Greece. Trust me on that. No smells, no nothing, hot water 36 degrees. You can stay over here, I don't know how much time. Another place that we can visit, Aios Georgios, which is this small marina over here, doesn't have neither electricity, neither water, and then you can do either walking, either take a taxi to go to Loutra Pavsania. Second hot springs over here, you see how beautiful they are, and look at this over here, very beautiful, very hot water, and very beautiful scenery to spend the whole day over there, trust me on that. Of course, if you know the advanced anchoring techniques, you can anchor your boat outside of this place and just go with swimming and enjoy the hot spring. And let's go now to the third place that we can visit in Methana, which is Vathi Marina. Everybody knows Vathi Marina, probably one of the most beautiful marinas that you can visit during the summer, and you can visit it also during the winter. It's still operational, it's a small fishing harbor. You can find food and whatever you like over there with a small mini market, cafeteria, 2 tavernas that are working. Makis is over there during the winter as well, the best fish in the Saronic. And of course, from this marina, I highly recommend you to take a taxi. Some of my people, they did it only on foot, but it takes a lot of time. And because the day is not so big during the winter, I recommend you to take a taxi to take you to Kameno Vounio, which means burnt mountain, which is of course the top of the volcano. You go and see the whole Saronic view from so high, and of course you can see the sunset or the sunrise, depends what you like the most. And it's an experience that definitely worth to do it. It's only 15 minutes walking, trekking. It's not dangerous at all, very, very low level of difficulty, and for me it's a unique experience. Let's go now to see one more very interesting destination, which is Archea Epidavros, ancient Epidavros, as you see here, which could have been a very beautiful harbor. Unfortunately, they cannot build the harbor over here because they have the ancient city sunken under the water. And where you can see that? You can go for snorkeling at this area over here, which you can see also from the satellite image. You can see that over here is the sunken city, and I highly recommend you to get your snorkeling equipment. It is a little bit cold water, but you're gonna see all the sunken city here by snorkeling. Of course, the harbor of Asian Epidavros is suitable for practicing the anchorage, med mooring, and alongside over there, with several other level of difficulties here because we have other boats docked all year long, the fishing boats. And after we finish our practice, the highlight of the east side of Peloponnese is Asian Theatre of Epidavros. As you see over here, it's about 20 minutes by car to take a taxi. The taxi charges you 45 euros approximately to take you there and wait for you to see all the area. And of course, we have here the Asian Theatre, guys, which is for me, everybody thinks that they're going to see just the theatre. No, trust me on that, go over there, it's a unique experience. The vibe of the area, it's so unique, and you can be up here and you can hear the whispers of the people that are standing at the center. They consider it as one of the best theatre ever built, and of course the area, you see how beautiful it is. And not only the theatre, you can also go and visit the museum, which is a little bit further, and Asclepiio, which is for me the ancient history of Greece, is over here. Not so much in Athens, over here is more interesting to go. So don't skip this place, ladies and gentlemen. And let's go now to our last destination, our last winter destination for today. And we're gonna go to Hydra through either from Methana, either from Ancient Epidaphros, which is a larger route distance, but also we can go through the passage of Poros, which is over here, and we can practice a lot our navigation skills at this area. And we're going to experience different weather at this area, different weather here, different weather at the Strait of Hydra, and this is a very good chance to practice our sailing skills. After our practice, we're going to end up to the harbor of Hydra, of course, and for those of you that you have been here during summer, it's a disaster over here, a lot of boats, about 40 boats, maybe more sometimes, they can fit into this small tight area, and a lot of traffic because of the taxis and the boats that they do the transfer to the coastline of Hydra. During the winter, we're going to be much better here, much safer. We can let our boat either to this area, and it will be 100% secure, and we can let the boat and go for trekking. Why we do trekking in Hydra? Of course, because we don't have cars in Hydra. We can go on foot or with the donkey. But we don't like to use the animals these days. We like to go on foot. And where we can go, of course, we can go to two very beautiful monasteries, which is Prophetis Ilias Monastery with an amazing view. And the area is magical place. And one more place that I highly recommend you to go is, by trekking, is Monή Αγίας Τριάδος, which is again a monastery over here, and this monastery is very beautiful, very high in the mountain, and you can see the view of all the surrounding Gulf, and of course the beautiful sunset, which for me from Hydra is one of the most beautiful in Greece. But why am I mentioning the monasteries as a destination? Because a lot of people will tell me, okay, we're not religious, we don't like this and that, and what are we going to see in the monasteries? A lot of things, people believe that Greece is only the clear sky, the beautiful sea, the beautiful beaches, the parties, the beach bars. It's not that. This is one very small percentage of Greece that you're going to experience. But if you visit the villages high in the mountains, and especially the monasteries, you're going to experience the real history of Greece, and you're going to see something completely different that's going to elevate you in a lot of ways. Monasteries are very much connected with the history of Greece, especially the modern history, and there are places that they have their own production. They are very much self-sufficient, and not only you're going to experience and learn things about Greece, but also you can buy the local products, which are 100% traditional local products. So that was our first video about the winter destinations in Greece. Of course, we covered just a few spots, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what you can do in Greece rather than the destinations, and the next videos will be only much more precise about the destinations. We're going to see more things in a shorter period of time. One more thing that I want you to remember is that if you are about to sail during winter in Greece, you're going to have to take a boat that has either air conditioning or heating, either Webasto or another device so you can have heating. You have to have a proper accommodation to be, let's say, in a boat that is made for winter trip. So I highly recommend you big boat, like 50-foot boat, or even better, a catamaran, so you can enjoy more your trip. So I hope you like the video. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen.